Hello everybody and welcome back to Movie Talk. Alien turns 40 this year. That is unbelievable. When you look at this movie, you almost can't believe it's almost 40 years old. 40 is a big birthday, especially for a movie. Had I thought of it earlier, I would have brought a cake. Happy birthday to you. I do the best I can. Alien is directed by Ridley Scott, and there's a lot of places that would call this a science fiction horror film. I would go for more of the route that it's a suspense film, because think of, if you've ever been on a roller coaster, think of a roller coaster that has a really steep incline that makes you go super slow for so long, but you know that there's a big dip on the other side with all the intense attractions you can possibly think of, and you just got to get through this incline. And once you reach the top, it's a non-stop drop off until the end. That's Alien. Alien doesn't let you out. Ridley Scott really had a masterclass of what suspense is. This movie does set out to scare you in some instances. The design of the xenomorph, which is the main alien creature in this film, it still holds up all these years later, and that might lend to the fact that the character was a costume that somebody actually wore and moved around on set with, and that does lend to its realistic nature all these years later. But Alien really, for me, over the course of the past 10-11 months, has developed more and more of an affection, because many movies these days don't really have a strong female character to lead. And Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver, she's the lead character in here. You don't really know she's the lead character until very late in the film, and she did well in this film. It is incredible the amount of charisma and character and just everything that she embodied in this movie. Alien is not a movie that is for kids. It is a movie that is very suspenseful. It is very, almost painfully slow for the first hour, and you're wondering if anything is going to happen. Is anything going to come up on screen? Is anything going to make you think this movie's interesting at all? The answer is yes. It is a non-stop thrill ride of a third act, and if you like having things that scare you, if you like leaving a movie with your hands clenched to the side of the couch thinking that was a thrill, then you should see Alien. And if you haven't seen Alien, then I'm assuming this kind of movie isn't for you. But if you like this sort of film, if you like sci-fi action, if you like sci-fi suspense, and if you like sci-fi horror, which there isn't much of that in here, but if you do like that, then this movie I would highly recommend to you. Alien is 40 years old, and all these years later you would expect that the effects and everything in it would be starting to age. And really, there isn't anything in here that ages aside from some of the shots of like the planets outside the spaceship Nostromo, outside the space shots. Some of that is starting to age, but really everything on the ship, the xenomorph costume, the effects, everything in here still holds up 40 years later, and that is just mind-boggling. I am not a horror film person. I have stated this multiple times on my channel in the past, but Alien is more of a suspense film, as I have stated, and I like a lot of people. I like a thrill. I like something that keeps me captivated, and this movie makes you fear for the characters' lives. It makes you care for the characters. It makes you care about their story, care about their mission, and you don't really find out what their mission is, like the characters don't, until very near the end of the movie. So you care about what they're trying to accomplish, so when they're in danger, you care, and when one of them dies, you start to feel for them. Alien is a masterpiece in what it is. Ridley Scott is a masterful filmmaker. I love Alien. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Look forward to more episodes of Movie Talk coming soon, as well as more reviews that I normally do coming very soon. The next one's going to be Captain Marvel. Remember, you matter, and I will see you in my next video. As always, take care.